President Biden announced the news in a tweet, releasing a photo of himself, Vice President Kamala Harris, and Brittney Griner's wife, CHERELLE, speaking to the basketball star as she flew back to the United States.
She's safe. She's on a plane. She's on her way home after months of being unjustly detained in Russia.
Griner was arrested in February at a Moscow airport for drug possession and smuggling after authorities found trace amounts of cannabis oil in her luggage. She was convicted in August and sentenced to 9 years of hard labor in a Russian penal colony. U.S. officials, led by the president, condemned her sentence as disproportionately harsh. For months, the U.S. has been negotiating with Russian diplomats to release her.
What's your mood?
Happy.
You fly back home
To the U.S.
to the U.S.
Да, конечно. Так что все будет нормально.
Everything will be fine.
She endured mistreatment and a show trial in Russia with characteristic grit.
The White House won't say what suddenly changed, only that this week brought a breakthrough. On Thursday, Griner was sent to the UAE as part of a prisoner swap for Russian arms dealer Viktor Bout, referred to by some as the Merchant of Death. He'd been serving 12 of a 25-year sentence in a U.S. federal prison for conspiring to kill Americans, acquiring and exporting anti-aircraft missiles, and providing material support to a terrorist organization. Before his arrest, Bout had built a business, allegedly supplying weapons to support wars and uprisings around the world, from Africa to Afghanistan. At the White House, Griner's wife expressed relief her ordeal was finally coming to an end.
9 months, you all have been so privy to one of the darkest moments of my life, and so today I'm just standing here overwhelmed with emotions, but the most important emotion that I have right now is just sincere gratitude.
But Biden still faces questions about American Paul Whelan, left behind and currently serving a 16-year sentence in Russia on espionage charges. His family says he's innocent.
Sadly, for totally illegitimate reasons, Russia is treating Paul's case differently than Brittney's. And while we have not yet succeeded in securing Paul's release, we are not giving up.
Still, there's fear about President Biden's decision to swap a convicted arms dealer for an American convicted of drug possession. There are fears it could encourage further hostage taking and send a global message about the price the White House is willing to pay for American lives. Kimberly Halkett, Al Jazeera, the White House.